It's ready. By the grace of God, they may start paying me from next week. Like this Sakawa is now, don't still record that one.
You know what my number is? Hello?
Hello everyone, you're welcome to Zini's Kitchen. Please like, comment and subscribe. So today I'm going to show you how I made my party jollof rice. Just make sure you watch till the end. These are the core ingredients that I'm going to use for this party jollof rice. So this is my tomato, red bell pepper, chili pepper. This is my spring onions and a handful of bay leaves. So these are my meat. I'm going to be using goat meat and chicken. This is my onions and ginger. So I'm going to start with my meat. I'm going to marinate my chicken and my goat meat. I'm going to start with it. So I'm going to spice it up because this part takes a lot of time. That's why I'm starting with it to save us some time. So I added my stock cubes. This is my salt, then my spices. So I'm going to mix and cover it for like 30 minutes because I'm in a hurry, but you can do yours and allow it to marinate overnight. It really makes the meat to taste better. This process helps the meat to taste better. So if you have just been cooking your meat straight away without marinating it, I think you should give this a try. So I'm going to cover it and allow it to rest for like 30 minutes. So because I'm going to blend them, I don't need to cut it much. I'm going to blend my onions, red bell pepper, chili pepper with my tomatoes. So I'm going to blend all of them together with this ginger. Then add a little water to help blend it very well. With my blended tomatoes, onions, chili pepper, red bell pepper with my ginger. So I'm going to boil this. I'll start by placing an empty pot on the fire. You don't need to wait for it to dry. You just pour your tomato paste. I'm going to allow this to dry a bit before using it. So this is exactly after 30 minutes. I'm going to cook our marinated meat. Remember that this process helps the meat to have a better taste. So I'm just going to add a little bit water to help the meat cook very well. Now I'll start cooking in a medium fire. I'm going to add my thyme. So while my meat and the tomatoes are on the fire, I'm going to start cutting my spring onions. Of course, I've properly washed them before, so I'm just going to start cutting at once. Spring onions adds a lot of flavor to the food. If you have not been using spring onions in your rice, I think you should just give it a try. It's really very nice, and the scent is so nice, so nice. It's a very great recipe. So if you have not been adding it to your dishes, you should try it out. I promise you, you're going to come back and thank me. Guys, let's check the tomatoes. This is exactly 30 minutes. As you can see, it's dried up now. So I'm just going to off my fire and start frying. The purpose of this boiling is to remove the water, the excess water from these tomatoes. So you can see it's almost like a paste now, which is very good for the rice. So let me check my meat. It's been cooking for some minutes now and it's soft. It's completely soft. So I'm just going to off my fire and bring them out. I'm going to use this chicken and goat meat broth. That's why I took my time to season the meat very well. So this is okay, and it tastes really nice. So I'm going to start boiling my rice. I'll just parboil it for a few minutes. So I'll add my neatly washed rice. I'm parboiling this rice for a few minutes because I would like to wash out the starch from the rice. I'll wait for like 3 minutes. So now we start frying our meat. I'm going to start by placing an empty pot in a medium fire. Then you add my vegetable oil. I'm going to add enough quantity that will be enough for frying of the meat and the jollof rice. So let's start frying. So this is my goat meat. I won't allow it to fry that much because I don't want it to be strong. So this is my goat meat frying now. I won't fry it for too long so that it will not be strong. So this is enough. I'm going to bring it out. You can still fry yours as much as you want. So now it's time to fry our chicken. So let's check our rice. Remember, the water in this rice is not that much so that it doesn't get burnt. Okay, so it's okay now. I don't want to cook it more than this. I'm just going to wash off the starch before continuing my jollof rice. So I washed and transported the rice to a bigger pot. I'm going to check my meat. As you can see, it's getting brown. Yeah, I love my chicken like this. I'm just going to allow it to fry more. It's about 3 minutes time. I'm going to bring them out. I just love this color. So I'm still going to make use of this oil. That's what I use to cook my jollof rice. So for my jollof rice, we're going to start by adding some of these spring onions. Some of them. I'm not going to add all of them at once. So we add all of the boiled tomatoes. Also, this is my tomato paste. Let everything fry together. So I allowed it to boil very well before adding my chicken and goat meat broth. So it's at this point that you're going to test to your taste. You're going to test and add spices to your taste. If the salt is okay, the stock cubes, the pepper, or I properly garnished my chicken and goat meat. So this broth is very rich. I still have to test it to see the ones I need to add more. Now this is my bay leaf. And thyme. Sauce to my rice. Mix properly. Turn with a wooden spoon so that it doesn't get burnt. Also, test and make sure that all ingredients are added to your satisfaction. So this is our jollof rice after cooking for about 40 minutes. So I'm going to add the remaining spring onions with my sliced onions and tomatoes. Now I'm going to turn and cover, allow it to steam for about 10 minutes. So this is the end result of our party jollof rice. The aroma is so nice. Please, if you know you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. You can try this wonderful recipe. Try it and let me see your comments. Hello everyone, you're welcome to Zeni's Kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how I made my special coconut fried rice. Stay tuned, watch till the end. So today I'm going to show you how I made my special coconut fried rice with simple recipes. Please make sure you watch till the end. I promise you're going to love it. So I'm going to start by boiling my rice. This is a neatly washed rice. I washed it several times to remove any weevils. out the starch from the rice before cooking. So I'm just going to allow this water to boil before adding my neatly washed rice. I'll come back. So after some minutes, my water is boiled. I'm going to add the rice. So since this water is little, I'm going to keep an eye on this rice so that it doesn't get burnt. Because it's a very small water, I just want it to parboil so I can wash off the starch from the rice. So this is the meat I'll be using for this coconut fried rice. I'll be using chicken and a few pieces of goat meat. So I'm going to start by cutting my meat. I'm going to cut it into little pieces. Before cooking. You can still cook yours before cutting them like this, but I feel it's easier for me to do it this way. I just want to cut the meat as small as possible. So this is my boneless chicken and boneless goat meat. So I'm going to boil it. I'm going to spice it up with my stock cubes, salt to taste, then you add onions, chicken spices. I just have to spice this up very well to play a very big role in the taste of our fried rice. So I'm just going to mix all of them together. There's already water, so I'll just add a little bit. So we are good to go. So I'm going to cook the meat for a few minutes until it's a bit soft, because I'll still fry it. So let's take a look at our rice. Remember, the water is just little, so you just have to check it frequently so that it doesn't get burnt. So I'm going to wash it at this point. As you can see, I didn't boil it to be too soft because this is fried rice and I don't want it to be too soft. So I'm going to slice my onions. So I love my onions chopped in little pieces. Love my onion like this because I hate this side of it. I don't want much of it to show in my rice. So I'll take this out. So next is our spring onions. You just have to peel it very well before slicing. going to wash and slice it. I love these spring onions because of the flavor. Before washing, I'm just going to slice them. After slicing, I'll bring it out. So next will be my green beans. I'm just going to wash and slice them. First remove the head. So this is my carrots. Remember to wash your carrots properly before slicing them. So after cutting the head, you're just gonna scrape and scrape. Make sure you scrape out all the outer layer of this carrot. Just scrape out the dirt. A very long distance. After washing my carrots properly, I'm just going to slice them. You can still make your own tinier if you so wish. So I got the size that I want from this carrot. Now I'm going to get that. So next is my green pepper. After washing, I'm going to slice it. Some people actually love their green pepper to be long. I prefer my own green pepper in tiny pieces. Some people actually love it like this. You can just use it to cook like this, but to me, I don't like it. So I'm just going to stick to the size I love. So just cut them into tiny pieces. If you are not strong enough, don't hold your pepper like this. So this is part of the ingredients I'll be using for this coconut fried rice. So this is my carrots, this is my sweet corn, green beans, this is my peas, this is my green pepper. So I'm going to start by mixing all these ingredients together because I want to marinate it. So next I'll add my green beans. You can see I added everything apart from my fresh pepper and spring onions. Then I'm going to spice it up with my stock cubes. A little bit of salt. You know, there's salt in our meat, so I wouldn't want it to be too much. So I'm going to add my spices. Cooking. So I'm going to cover it for like 30 minutes. So let's check on our meat. I just have to bring them out and start frying. So I'm going to start cooking my rice. I'll use this chicken and goat meat broth. I made sure I seasoned my meat thoroughly because I knew I was going to use this broth and it's going to add a lot of taste to the rice. So next I'm going to add my coconut milk. Rice. Make sure you wash your rice properly so that it won't stick together. Also make use of wooden spoons while turning so that it doesn't burn. So I think this water is okay because I've already parboiled it a few minutes ago. So I'll cover and allow it to boil all over. Now I'll start frying my meat. So I placed an empty pot on the fire. Add my vegetable oil. So I added enough vegetable oil so that I can use it to fry my meat and also cook the rice. To wait for it to heat much, so I'm going to start frying. Ready, so I'm just going to fry those vegetables I marinated. So I'm through with the frying of my meat. I'm going to still make use of this oil. So I'll start by frying my onions. I still reserve my spring onions. I'm going to use it later. So I'm going to add my marinated vegetables. So I'll add my black pepper. You should just try this method. Like, it's so nice, honestly. So guys, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to drop your comments, like my videos. So while frying, I'm going to add my fried meat. Don't forget to taste it. So that you can add the salt, the stockfish, according to your taste. So I'm good to go now. I'm going to start adding this to my rice. So I'm just going to divide this sauce into 2 equal parts before adding my rice. The reason is because I don't want to make a mistake. So I'll just be adding my rice bit by bit. Just add, turn, add, just like that. The aroma from this fried rice is something else. Honestly, so nice. So I'm just going to mix everything together. Remember our spring onions? I said I was going to put it at the last part of it. Also, our fresh pepper. So our coconut fried rice is ready. Guys, you need to try this. It's so nice. The recipe is so good. My rice is ready. So guys, our food is ready. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Love you guys. Watch how I made this smoky jollof rice. Today I'm cooking big bottle. So first of all, I added my water before my rice. So the water is boiling now. This is 10 cups of rice. My 10 cups of rice. Now this comprised of my fresh tomatoes, fresh chili peppers, scotch bonnet peppers, ginger and onions. So my little method. No frying. Let's allow this to, or allow the sour taste from the tomatoes to dry off. Tomatoes and pepper blend is already cooked. So at this point, I'm going to bring out my meat broth from the chicken. So I'm going to add these tomatoes inside. I'm not frying. So adding these steamed tomatoes because I want my rice to be very red. Stock cubes from my time. Always make use of this right time. It's so nice. Salt to taste. So lastly, I'm going to add my groundnut oil. And my rice. This method is so nice. It will give your jollof rice a different, unique taste. I'm going to change this pot because it's not quite big. My smoky jollof rice is ready. Hi guys, today we'll be learning how to make chicken jollof rice with vegetable salad. Okay, so this is my 3 cups of rice. This is our chicken. These are fresh tomatoes. These are our fresh peppers, onion, 2 balls of onion, the spices, Maggi, salt, and curry. These are grounded crayfish. So we start by cooking our meat and parboiling the 3 cups of rice. This is our meat. So we season our meat with salt, with 2 cubes of Maggi, and 1 whole of onion to taste. Then we allow it to cook for about 10 minutes. While our meat is boiling, I'll add a separate pot to boil water for our rice. I'm going to wait for about 2 minutes before I add the raw rice. After about 2 minutes, I added my rice into already hot water. I will allow it to parboil for about 7 minutes. I'll be back. After 7 minutes, we're going back to check our rice. The water is dried up, so I want to wash it while waiting for our meat to be done properly. So our chicken is ready. And we'll now bring them out to start frying. So while frying, we'll go ahead with our jollof rice. Our chicken is frying very well. Added some tomato roll. I'm going to allow it to fry for about 5 minutes. Okay. While our blended fresh tomatoes, fresh pepper, and onion is frying, and my tomato paste. So some of them will fry together. So I'll allow it to fry more for about 5 minutes more. After 5 minutes, I add my spices. Add salt, ginger garlic, 3 cubes of garlic, I prefer using ginger garlic and thyme. Add your meat water. This will give you the chicken flavor that it needs. Allow it to cook for 5 minutes before adding your rice. So after 5 minutes, we are back. you can see I'm using a wooden spoon so that it will not burn. Now cover the rice until the water is completely dried. Okay, so after 30 minutes, let's check our rice. Wow, see the color. We'll now add our sliced carrots, green beans, and green pepper. Now our jollof rice is ready to be served.